Hello everyone! So today we are going to be making an origami craft that is interactive. The supplies you will need are 5 sheets of paper. Construction paper worked for me, but any type of paper will work. And you are also going to need liquid glue. I would recommend liquid glue because if you use a glue stick, it would not be as adhesive and will most likely fall apart. As for the size of the paper, that will contribute to the size of the entire project to the end, so I would recommend a smaller piece of paper over a larger one. Okay, so let's get started on the folding process. So first, you're going to want to fold your paper in half. Like this, and then you're going to want to fold it in half again. And make sure you're creasing the edges as you're folding. Then you're going to want to fold it in half again. Again, creasing the folds as you go. Make sure you're folding your lines and they line up, so it's going to want to be straight and not crooked at all. So now you're going to want to fold it back like so, and then flip it over and then fold it back again. So it's sort of going to be like a little M shape. And then you're going to want to open it up like this and fold it again in half. Make sure you're folding it in half vertically so that it looks like this. And then you're going to want to fold it back like so. Again, making sure the lines match up. Creasing it again. Then you're going to want to repeat that for the other side. So folding it again on the other side. Making sure the lines match up perfectly and creasing it. So you're going to want it to look like this. And then the next step is for folding it in accordion style. There are natural folds that are already created in the paper, so it will fold quite nicely. This action of folding is sort of back and forth, not so much a rolling technique. So make sure you're being careful and not forcing it to fold a certain way. If it is being forced, that means that you're most likely folding it the wrong way. So make sure it's a sort of back and forth accordion style of folding. Okay, so it's kind of look like this, like a little accordion style fold. And so once you have it folded like this, you're going to want to gently pull the sides out a little bit. It is going to feel like you are taking it apart, but it is all right. You just make sure you are not completely unfolding it and more opening it. Once it is opened, you're going to want to make a sort of V shape with the two sides and start collecting the folds behind it into the front. I used the technique of pinching the front pieces and collected the rest of the folds with other fingers, feeding it into the pinched part. Make sure again you're not being forceful as this will sort of naturally come to folds. So once you have it in this V shape, see that there are folds inside of it. What you're going to do is gently pull the bottom of the V shape apart. Again, it may feel like you are unfolding it, but you aren't, you're merely opening it. Once opening it, it's going to start to look like a W shape, and you are going to do the same process you just did before to create the V shape. What I did here that I would recommend is, again, doing the pinching process and collecting the pieces, bringing them forward. So being gentle, but pinching and then collecting the other pieces, bringing them forward to the pinched section. Once you got it in this W shape and it's an accordion fold, you'll want to pinch it and make sure that all the sides are flush without bumps or uneven folds. Okay, so that's the folding technique for the pieces of paper. Next, you're going to want to fold 5 pieces of the paper in the fold I just demonstrated. I would recommend multiple colors as it makes the circle and end product look cooler while playing with. So once you've got the 5 pieces folded, you're going to want to glue them. So firstly, you're going to want to make sure that you have decided what order you are going to glue them so you are prepared once administering the glue. So you're going to want to glue along the end of the M or the W shape piece. Next, you're going to want to attach them one by one in the order you want them to be in the circle. Please be patient while waiting for them to dry. You may need to hold them together as they are drying. So once they're all glued in a circle, it is going to look like this. And please, again, make sure it is fully dry or it may fall apart while you are turning it. Yay, so once you're done and it's all dry, this is how it's going to work, and it is a really fun mechanism to play with. Thank you, I hope you enjoyed this and have fun!